Hello and welcome to Jakarta. Today I'm going to travel on the Argo Bromo Anggrek, Indonesia's most prestigious rail service to Surabaya. Introduced in 2018, the executive luxury class on this train only has 18 lavishly designed lie-flat seats in each carriage. I'm excited to find out what this 8-hour journey will look like. Let's go! Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia, situated on the northwest coast of the island of Java. The Greater Jakarta region has a population of over 33 million, making it one of the most densely populated metropolitan areas in the world. The city is investing heavily in public transport infrastructures to reduce road congestion. There are several rail terminuses in the city. Jakarta Koda is the historic terminus. The current building was constructed in 1929. It handled most of the intercity trains to and from the capital until 2014. At the moment, it is used mainly by commuter trains and 2 long-distance trains. Most executive and business class trains currently commence their journeys from Gambir station, and economy class trains use the Pasar Senen station. Expected to be fully operational in October this year, Halim Station will be the terminal for Southeast Asia's first high-speed rail line linking Jakarta to Bandung. Trains on this line can reach speeds of up to 350 km per hour. All these stations are easily accessible by commuter trains, except for Gambir station. It's on the Bogor line. However, due to limited platform space, the Bogor trains do not stop here. Therefore, passengers needing to catch a train at Gambir must find their own way to the station. I used the ride-sharing app Grab to get here. The Argo Bromo Anggrek is long regarded as Indonesia's most prestigious train. The name Argo Bromo was derived from the famous Bromo volcano in East Java. Anggrek means orchid. There are 4 train services operating under this name, traveling between Jakarta and Surabaya each day. 1 daytime service and 1 overnight service, departing from both cities. Gambir station has 3 floors. The rail tracks are located on the top floor. Mornings are the busiest period. There is hardly any seating space on the ground level. So, unless you are here to film a review, it's best not to arrive too early. There are a few options to purchase a train ticket. Go to the station, visit certain convenience stores, or buy online through the official Indonesian Railways website. However, the website only accepts Indonesian bank cards. As such, I purchased mine through a third party, Ticket.com. Currently, bookings are open 45 days before departure. The website charges a small commission, around 2.5 Australian dollars. I was able to select a seat, and the whole process was straightforward. After making the payment, they will send you a barcode. They have a mobile app where you can check your bookings. On the day of travel, you must head to one of these kiosks and scan the barcode to print out the ticket. To access the platforms, you can either present the staff with a ticket and a photo ID, or you can enter by scanning your face. The new technology doesn't seem to be widely embraced by locals yet. Once you are inside, you will find toilets and prayer rooms. And on the second floor, there are more convenience stores. The station has 4 platforms, and my train will depart from platform 2 this morning. Based on my observation, it appears that most long-distance trains departing from Gambia are hauled by this type of locomotive. The GE CM20 EMP is a double-cabin diesel-electric locomotive introduced in 2013. The engines and bodies are manufactured by the General Electric in the United States, while the bogies were built locally in Indonesia. They are now the workhorses of the Indonesian railways. Here comes the 8:20 AM Argo Bromo Angre. It arrived just 15 minutes before departure. As expected, the locomotive is a GE CM20 EMP, followed by a power van, a single executive luxury sleeper carriage, and 9 executive class carriages with a dining car in the middle. Notably, this stands as the most opulent non-tourist trains in Indonesia. There's no business or economy class on board. The executive carriage looks like this. There are 2 toilets at the rear, one for males and one for females. The seats are arranged in a 2-2 configuration and are rotatable, allowing them to face the direction of travel. Under the windows, there are European-type power plugs. And the seats can recline by about 30 degrees. The legroom is quite generous. Welcome to the executive luxury class. There's a dedicated train attendant who warmly greets everyone on board. The seats are in a 1-1 configuration with 9 on each side. They resemble the reverse herringbone business class seats found on planes. Since the seats are not rotatable, half of them do not face the direction of travel. I chose seat 4A, which does indeed face forward. While Indonesia used to have trains with proper sleepers, they were all retired in 1995. Therefore, this is the finest bed you can find on an Indonesian train today. No matter which class you travel in, the luggage allowance is strictly 20 kilos per person, and there's a good reason for it. The carriage lacks luggage storage space. You can only place large bags either behind the last row of seats or on the overhead luggage racks. We departed Gambia station right on the dot. The Argo Bromo Angre is the fastest train between Jakarta and Surabaya. It only makes 4 stops in between, covering a distance of 725 kilometers in 8 hours and 5 minutes. Other trains typically take up to 10 to 15 hours for the same route. Our next stop is over 2 hours away. The dedicated executive luxury class attendant just served everyone a glass of apple juice. This is Manggarai Station. It currently serves as an interchange station between Jakarta's 2 commuter lines and the Soekarno-Hatta Airport rail link. As you can see, part of the station is still under construction. Once completed in 2025, the fully expanded multi-level Manggarai Station will become Indonesia's largest station, replacing Gambia as the terminus for long-distance trains.
Pelanggan yang terhormat, selamat datang di Kereta Api Indonesia. Berdasarkan Undang-Undang Nomor 12 Tahun 2022 tentang tindak pidana kekerasan seksual, maka kami informasikan bagi siapa saja yang melakukan tindak asusila.
Around 35 minutes after our departure, we arrived at Cikarang, located on the outskirts of Greater Jakarta. It's the terminus of the Cikarang Loop Line commuter trains and is the end of the electrified rail line. From this point onward, I will be able to enjoy the lush greenery of the Javanese countryside. Introduced in 2018, the executive luxury class is a relatively new experience in Indonesia. Let's take a closer look at the seat's features. At the front, there's a small Android-based entertainment screen. Beneath the foot nook, there's a blanket. This space is large enough to store a small bag. Within easy reach, there's a small rubbish bin. The left armrest is equipped with a built-in cup holder. And there's an additional storage area that's perfect for a laptop or magazines. The seat is upholstered in leather, and the movable headrest adds to the comfort. Adjacent to my seat, there's a lockable small compartment featuring a mirror and a USB port inside. It's designed for storing valuable personal items. Unfortunately, keys were not provided to lock it. There's another power plug and USB port below this compartment. Noise-cancelling headphones are supplied for use with the entertainment screen, and an eye mask is available for those who wish to nap. A built-in control panel is situated on the right armrest, featuring buttons for adjusting the seat, a remote control for the TV screen, a crew call button, and a switch for the reading light. A tray table is stored inside the armrest. This video was filmed on the 31st of May 2023, when masks were still mandatory on all public transport across Indonesia. Thankfully, the government has now relaxed the mask rules. Although there isn't a blackout curtain to completely block out daylight, there is a semi-transparent blind to help filter out the sun. The Wi-Fi sticker on the window frame is hard to miss. I decided to give the Wi-Fi a try. However, it didn't work on my first attempt. The entertainment screen is also Wi-Fi enabled, but that didn't work either. The screen is a touch screen and provides several language options. Let's take a look at the movie collection. Surprisingly, there's quite a diverse selection of movies available, far more than I expected. Aside from movies, there are games, music, live TV, and radio. The map icon displays the train's current location, but the screen seems to struggle to load it. The map likely requires an internet connection to load. Lastly, I came across a food menu. Given that the train has a dining car, I assume this menu displays what's available for purchase on board. The tenderloin steak looks particularly delicious. About an hour after departing Gambia, a complimentary breakfast was served, accompanied by a choice of tea or coffee. The meal was presented in a paper box and included bread, a bottle of water, a mango pudding, a pack of prawn crackers, some fried rice, a piece of chicken, and a fried egg. The portion size was notably generous. Fried rice is called nasi goreng in Indonesia. The rice is flavored with sweet soy sauce and mixed with sambal, giving it a spicy taste. I enjoyed it. The cutlery pack only contains a spoon and a fork, making cutting through the chicken with them impossible. Although the meat was cold and dry, it had been marinated with a blend of aromatic spices and seasonings. It tasted really good. Overall, I enjoyed my breakfast. If it had been plated on fine bone china and provided with metal cutlery, I would say it is of the same quality as an airline business class meal. I decided to give the Wi-Fi another try. This time, the login page appeared, and after providing my email and signing in, I finally managed to connect to the internet. The Wi-Fi speed was pretty fast. My Facebook feed refreshed instantly, and I could watch YouTube videos without interruptions.
Dear passengers, in a moment, we'll arrive at Cirebon Station. For those of you who will end your trip at Cirebon Station, please prepare yourself. Check your luggage and belongings. Make sure that nothing is left behind. For your safety, it is forbidden to open the train door before the train completely stops. Thank you for choosing train services from Indonesian Railways Company. See you on your next trip.
We have arrived at our first stop, Cirebon. The train only stops here briefly, therefore there's no time to get out and stretch your legs. Cirebon is a sole coastal city in West Java, situated just 40 kilometers from the provincial border with Central Java. As a result, the city's history has been shaped by the influences of both Javanese and Sundanese cultures, resulting in a diverse and vibrant cultural landscape. Let's take a look at the toilet in the executive luxury class. Due to the fewer number of passengers, there's only one unisex toilet in this carriage. It's very spacious and remarkably clean. It's fully equipped with essentials, including toilet paper, hand wash, and paper towels. I like the water plant decoration. Behind the mirrors, there's a window that keeps the area ventilated. With not much else to do, I decided to lie down for a while. After playing around with the control buttons, I finally managed to adjust the seat to a 170-degree position, which is nearly fully flat. Even though Indonesia is located right on the equator and doesn't experience winter, the provided blanket is a welcome addition, as the air conditioning can get a bit chilly. Being 6 feet 1 or 186 centimeters tall, the bed is just long enough for me to stretch out fully. While it would be even better if they provided a pillow, the bed is comfortable enough for an 8-hour journey, whether it's during the daytime or nighttime.
Sampai jumpa pada perjalanan berikutnya.
Dear passengers, in a moment, we'll arrive at Pekalongan Station. For those of you who will end your trip at Pekalongan Station, please prepare yourself.
The train maintains a speed between 90 to 120 km per hour for most of the journey, swiftly passing through numerous small towns. Around halfway through the trip, near Pelabuhan Station, the train briefly runs right next to the coastline, providing a stunning view of the ocean.
Pelanggan yang kami hormati, sesaat lagi kita akan tiba di stasiun Semarang Tawang.
Semarang, the largest city in Central Java, has an estimated population of over 1.6 million. It is an important regional center, acting as a primary hub between Jakarta and Surabaya. Opened in 1868, Semarang Tawang Station is the oldest major railway station in Indonesia still in operation. Nearly all trains that go through the North Java line stop at this station. During our 5-minute stop, you can see workers using this valuable time to perform some work on my carriage's roof. Since I received a delicious breakfast in the morning, I assumed that lunch would be included in my ticket as well. However, it's now 1:40 PM and I just saw the train staff coming through the aisles selling snacks and drinks. I guess I'll have to arrange my own lunch then. Let's visit the lounge car and see if I can get the steak. After walking through several executive class carriages, I reached the dining car located in the middle of the train. The kitchen takes up half of the space in this carriage and the other half is the dining area with face-to-face seats. There are power plugs under the tables. Alright, the menu is different from what I saw. There's no steak available. Instead, they offer a variety of hot Indonesian dishes. The pictures of the dishes look quite appetizing. In addition to the meals, there are many snacks and drinks. Indonesia is largely a Muslim country. Alcohol is not served on board. I expected the hot meal to be of the same quality as my breakfast. I ordered a nasi rendang padang for 40,000 Indonesian rupiahs and coconut water for 15,000. The prices are very affordable. Here it comes. Okay, the packaging isn't the same as breakfast, but the picture on the lid still looks quite appealing. After opening it up, it turns out the meal is not freshly cooked. The meal weighs 346 grams. The rice is wrapped in paper and all the other ingredients are pre-packaged. There are spicy potatoes, a piece of beef, some chili paste and green vegetables. Nasi means rice in Indonesian, and rendang padang is an authentic style of slow-cooked beef stew that originates from the Padang region. The chili paste is a nice addition to mix with the rice. Once again, cutting through the beef with just a spoon was quite challenging. Personally, I think this is a disgrace to Padang. The beef tastes like a piece of jerky, it's really dry and hard to chew. Unfortunately, the dehydrated green vegetables are tasteless and inedible. Overall, I came to the dining car with high expectations but left feeling greatly disappointed.
Dear passengers, in a moment, we'll arrive at Bojonegoro Station. For those of you who will end your trip at Bojonegoro Station, please prepare yourself.
So that was the last stop we made before reaching Surabaya. Here are my thoughts about this trip. First, let's talk about the things I liked. The train was punctual. It departed Jakarta on time and arrived in Surabaya a few minutes early. The seat is comfortable and is equipped with all the amenities I needed. Furthermore, I was never tired of the scenery. No matter when I looked outside, it was always beautiful. Before arriving in Surabaya, the carriage attendant handed me a hot towel to freshen up. And the things I don't like. The staff served an excellent breakfast in the first hour of the journey, but then there's nothing else for the remaining 7 hours. No food, no snacks, and not even a drink. I paid 1,145,000 Indonesian rupiahs for this trip. That is almost 50% more than the price of a 90-minute economy class flight between Jakarta and Surabaya. I wish they could offer a proper lunch meal to the luxury sleeper passengers. The tracks on this line are narrow gauge and old, making the ride very bumpy. Additionally, on the journey from Jakarta to Surabaya, the sleeper carriage is at the front, and the train driver frequently honks the horn. Overall, I would rate this trip 7 out of 10. Surabaya is the capital of East Java and the second largest city in Indonesia. While this city might not be widely recognized by international tourists, it holds a significant place in the hearts of Indonesians as a city of heroes. The Heroes Monument in the city center stands as a prominent landmark, commemorating the Battle of Surabaya and honoring the bravery, resilience and sacrifice of the city's inhabitants during Indonesia's fight for independence in the late 1940s. Surabaya has two major railway stations, both situated in the heart of the city. The Argo Bromo Anggrek terminates at Surabaya Pasar Turi station, which serves as a final stop for all trains arriving from the northern and western parts of Java. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more train and flight reviews. See you all in my next video.